Hello, Roena McCormick here, CEO of Chic Nouvelle Model and Talent Management. I'm going to try to knock these questions out as quickly as possible because I tend to ramble. Anyway, number one, how long have you been working within the industry and what is your title or position? I have been working in the industry. This year will make 30 years, but going hardcore, it would be 9 years. And my title and position is CEO and owner of Chic Nouvelle Model and Talent Management, as well as my husband, Russell Robinson. He helps out a whole lot. Number two, what do you enjoy most about being the owner or executive at your location? Well, first of all, I quit my job cold turkey to do this, so there's definitely a love for it. I love helping young people. And what I found out and realized is that in the New Orleans area, we're really in New Orleans and surrounding areas, there are so many kids I noticed in my class that were multi-talented, but there was no outlet for them to express it. Not in the New Orleans area, maybe for older people, but not enough for the kids. And I wanted to be able to provide that for the kids, young adults, the teens. How many years have you been an owner executive, and how do you feel about your company growth? I've been the owner of this company for 9 years, and the growth has been phenomenal in my opinion. I do vision boards. I write down my goals, and so far everything that I have wanted to happen with the company has been happening. Now, of course, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but in small steps. I said I want us to be featured in the newspaper. I want us to be featured on different TV shows locally. All of that has happened so far. So now I feel it's time for me to take it to the next level. Instead of local TV, national TV. So that's where we're at right now. And of course, as far as growth is concerned, we started off with a lot of models. I would say about 30. And right now I deal with, not all of them are signed to me, but I deal with close to, I would say 250 models. So the growth is definitely there. Number four, what would you do to increase the brand of your career or business? This is something that I have started off doing, and I continue to do this. I hit it hard with social media, also with flyers, with business cards, anything that I can do to let more people know about who we are at Chic Nouvelle. And I use that hashtag. Using the hashtag to me is very important. I hashtag everything. I put Chic Nouvelle all over the place. Now the media here in New Orleans, they're starting to know who we are because of how I promote and hashtag, and they are now following me. How did you create your business, and what funding did you receive to invest and start your company? Okay, how did we create the business? As I stated before, I left my job as a teacher, but to explain how everything really got started, my husband and I were photographers. I started off as a model myself because I was interested in modeling, and my first photo shoot cost me $1,100. Very expensive. So my husband said, you know what, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get a camera, I'm going to start taking your pictures. And because he's so talented with what he does, some of the same pictures that he took of me ended up in print and ended up on billboards. So we decided to start helping other models with their modeling career, and we would go ahead and take their pictures. So basically we were just photographers that ended up having connections. It was growing. I mean, for magazines, for fashion shows, people were coming to us because they were like, those are the photographers that knew all the pretty models. So after the storm, people kept telling us, they were like, why don't y'all have an agency? And I don't want to go into too many details about why I didn't want to. I just didn't want to deal with paperwork, but it ended up happening when we realized that one of the models that we took photos of, she ended up getting a job that paid her $7,000. She ended up getting a contract to go to Chicago. She ended up being on the cover of a magazine. We got no percentages of any of that. All we did was took her pictures, and we were just like, wait, hold on, where's our cut? And then that's when the light bulb went off, and we were just like, okay, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to make this out of a business. How did you create your business, and what funding did you receive to invest and start your company? Okay, how did we create the business? As I stated before, we started off with a lot of models. I left my job as a teacher, but to explain how everything really got started, my husband and I were photographers. I started off as a model myself because I was interested in modeling, and my husband said, you know what, we're going to get a camera, I'm going to start taking your pictures. And because he's so talented with what he does, some of the same pictures that he took of me ended up in print and ended up on billboards. So we decided to start helping other And my startup money, we were charging the models for photography. We weren't charging them that much, but we were charging them. So we got some of our money from that. But most of the startup money came from our productions, our fashion shows that we put on. And I would use income tax money or any type of money that I got that would come in a lump sum. Regarding your job, how did you obtain it? I was a school teacher. I obtained that from, I wanted to be a school teacher since the age of 5. And I have enough brothers and sisters because I'm the oldest of 13 kids. So my classmates were my siblings. I even had one that was like, less than 1 year old, and he used to be crawling all around on the floor. So when I started with the interest that I had in education, I ended up going to Xavier University, where I received 3 degrees in education: lead technology, a BA in elementary education, and then a master's in supervision of instruction. Taught for 13 years. Teaching those kids allowed me to be able to operate an organization. So that's the reason why I feel right now I'm able to sufficiently